Hey, what's up? How you doing? I know how frustrating it could be when you are always the same person who try to reach out to the same girl often and often and often and often again, and she never tried to be the first to reach out to you. She's so quick enough to respond to you each time you call her. She's quick enough to respond to your text when you text her. She's trying to respond to you, always quick enough to do that when you reach out. But she never be the first to initiate this calling. She's never been the first to initiate this testing or any good conversation. And if you're in these shoes, I know how frustrating it is because I have been in that shoes several and several times. So I've been able to be a master of that pains, and I know what to do, what I've been able to do exactly to pull myself out of that situation. So today's video will be highlighting 15 reasons why she can never test you first, but she's quick enough to respond to you each time you do. So if this video that you really find interesting and you are going through that right now, or you've gone through that, stay to the end because I'll be sharing every tip you need to know about this. Hey, welcome to this YouTube channel. My name is Godstand. I'm a full-time practicing artist as well as a content creator. If today is the first time you're coming across this channel, I want to say a very big welcome. Thank you for staying to this very moment. In this channel, we share insightful advice, practical tips, and heartfelt suggestions to help you navigate the intricate journey of your relationship. So if it is something that you're really passionate about and you want to know more, do not forget to subscribe before the end of this video or at the end of this video after watching this. All right, let's go into this. 15 reasons why she never be the first to call you or text you, but quick enough to respond each time you do that. So number one reason is you are too available. Yeah, she knows definitely that if she doesn't call or text you, you will always do that. It's more like an habit to her that she knows that definitely you will call her anytime, any day. She always sitting down to wait for that call. Yeah, trust them. It could be that they are always waiting for that call because she knows that definitely if she doesn't call, you are going to call her. But one thing you must know, it depends on the foundation you have met this girl and how you built this foundation from the beginning. Now, if you have built the foundation of always calling her, she's already used to it. You started the whole journey wrongly. Give her a break. 2 days, 3 days, do not call her. 2 days, short anything that has to come conversation, text message, shut it down for some time and watch her movie if she's going to be the first to test you within this couple of days. And if she doesn't, simply means you are not a priority. She's not even interested and she has other things to put her mind into. You are not a priority. So number two reason why she is never the first to reach out to you but quick enough to respond to your text message is she might be too busy to think of texting or reaching out to you. Yes, many girls are occupied with a lot of things and they are very good in time of procrastinating. Now, I will reach out to you, they might put it in their mind, I want to reach out to you, and then before you know it, something else has taken that space and that time might just go off and they will never reach out to you for the whole day. And due to the fact that you are a gentleman who wants to be so caring and nice and you involve yourself in this trying to call her every time, you never knew that you are damaging a lot of things which is not proper. Just try to understand that kind of movement, the kind of nature of job she does. If it's something that is so occupying and so frustrating and something that will want to seek her mind all day, then you will understand what moves you can take next. If such is, I would advise you to stick up, but don't call her every day. Stick up to her, to keep calling her, but do not call her every day, but be something meaningful. Ask her relevant questions, not anyhow question. How was the day? How are you? Have you eaten? No. These are no longer things that really drives most women. But it not depends on the kind of woman you are dealing with. You understand what she enjoys and in times you're communicating with her. So number three reason could be that she's afraid to be committed. Many cases has heard it up to this point that they are afraid to give their whole self into anything. So they are so careful to reciprocate anything that comes to anybody. So it literally might not be your fault. You might not have done anything wrong. It could be from her. So she's just being scared of being committed because she might be somebody who is so emotional. Each time she reaches out to somebody often and often, she becomes too addicted to that person and end up falling in love, which might not literally be a plan to do. So most girls intentionally did not reach out, doesn't reach out to you because they are scared to be committed. So number 4 point would be she is an introverted person. Yeah, being an introvert is one of the greatest things I've seen, and it's so weird at the same time. An introverted person could be one of these persons who actually does things like that, not good in calling, not good in reaching out to you and many things. But most of the thing is, I always tell people with many excuses come in terms of when you do not like that person. When you truly love that person and you are so dedicated to that person, you will find a means to reach out to the person. So number 5 point of this is other guys like her too. So do not ever think that you are the only person who is chasing after this girl, who probably like this girl, or even when you are dating her, do not think that dating her really stops every other man from looking at her. So even when you are married to her, many people still want to look at her. So if she doesn't even reach out to you, it's simply because she has other guys who give her attention just the way you do as well. So number 6 could be a terrible past experience. A lot of persons have had the ups and downs on their relationship, and it's so annoying and appalling. So a lot of persons are very careful of jumping into anything so fresh or anything so new or anything so good or anything so nice when they perceive one. Many of them sense something that is nice, but they are so patient enough to sense this. So number 7 point could be that she has other priority. Yes, having other priority simply means you are not a number one priority. People take their business more than relationship. People take their business more than any other thing. However, setting those priority might not literally be a bad thing, but she not reaching out to you often, it simply means you are not one of our greatest priority. Our priority is a job. A priority could be our pairs of friends. A priority could be what she does at that particular time. So know your limits, know your boundaries, know your step in every girl's life. So number 8 could be she could be somebody who play inaccessible. A lot of girls likes just to stress some guys who just for no reason. It's sometimes I feel it's not necessary. They just want to play inaccessible, they want to play tough, they want to play hard to get. And I feel one of those things is many guys who tend to have good intention over these girls end up just walking away that way. And again, to the second point, when a girl comes to you too cheap, let's be realistic about that. You feel like she's too cheap, and it depends on personality and your own mindset. And I believe a lot of men are so matured enough to understand that when a girl even comes simply without stressing you, they take those girls so too serious. And a lot of persons, when a girl comes to them without too stressing you, you feel that the girl itself is so cheap and so loose. And with this, ladies have been able to build their own color and inculcate their mind of being so street and being so inaccessible in terms of coming into anybody's life. So these are the things you must understand before you run into conclusion of she not trying to reach out or calling you. So be calm, be persistent, be gentle with her when things like this are actually going on with you in your life. So if you are finding value in this video, make sure you are commenting when you are watching. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share your comment in the section below just to put the point you've learned in your conscious mind. So number 9 reason could be she just want to play casual. Now, when she wants to play casual, she could play weird anyhow. She might want to play with your emotions and everything to know who you are. But funny enough, there are a lot of girls who enjoy the company of talking to you, who enjoy the company of playing around with you, but they are never ready to date you. Yeah, these are the kind of person who I will call destiny delayer. Yeah, they want to just delay you, play around, they want to catch cruise and catch fun with you, but they are never willing to do anything serious with you. They enjoy being chased, but I advise you, give them a break. Walk away from that scenario. It's so frustrating because by the time you keep on chasing them, you end up falling in love and they will dump you and walk away from that. These are the things you must put into consideration. So number 10 reason could be that she doesn't even like you. I know when a girl doesn't like you, it's so frustrating and embarrassing, but that does not mean you are not special. That does not mean you lose your worth. That does not mean you are not unique. It simply means she's telling you that you are too special for her to handle. Simply means you are too advanced for her to handle. Simply means you are too intelligent to come into her low mindset, probably. So a lot of people reject you for so many reasons. So do not think that she doesn't like you means totally you are not perfect enough. Yeah, she doesn't like you simply means there's something in you that she might not be able to stand up with. So be yourself, be original, be unique, because your tongue is quite different from every other person in this world. So she did not liking you is a plus for you. Do not be depressed over it. Walk away, because there are a lot of persons out there who will cherish you for who you are. So life in a way is more like a roller coaster whereby you fall in love with somebody and the person do not love you back. And this same person loves someone else, and the same person she's loving or craving for is not even loving her in return. So it's just like a game that is playing around, that it's so difficult to find somebody who truly loves you for who you are. So number 11 in my list is you might not be proficient in English speaking or your dialect. So a lot of person that come into your life might not literally have the same intellectual level you have actually, and especially when you come with your jargons and your big grammatical English to confuse our brain, the blah blah skakuka like our own brother in Nigeria. When you come up with a big grammatical terminology, you get to veer up, and she might literally not feel, she might feel intimidated in terms of reaching out to you, because she knows definitely if she reach out to you, she plays casual like a fool in your presence, in your sight, in your listening. So she might not end up reaching out to you. So when your communication skill is more advanced, I believe it's better you come to a level where she can understand you more better than. So number 12 could be, she could be somebody who literally do not like to test, who literally do not like to call. There are people like that. Some are just good in testing, some are just good in calling. Some are just, they are not just a fan of call. There are a lot of persons who are not a fan of test at all. So you must understand what really trigger her, what she really likes. If it is calling, if it is testing, so you try and put a little more energy in that aspect, and I believe that definitely she will reciprocate your call and your test if you really want her to do that. If she doesn't reciprocate your call and she's not the kind of person who is very good in calling and you are good in calling, I think you will have some little issues about that, because when you try to keep calling her, it veer out, so you understand what she enjoys in a relationship or in a friendship. So number 13 could be you play too accessible. Yeah, when you are too accessible, you tend to lose your value in many girls' eye. When you're too available, it shows that you are worthless, you have nothing reasonable to chase after in your life. When you're too available, it shows that you are too way cheap for them to play with their fingers. So I think it's better you play too hard for some time. Avoid them, give them tough time, give them times like, I am busy, can I reach out to you? Even when probably they might reach out. So even when you call her to reach out to you, hey, what's up? I just want to hear your voice. I'm quite busy. So how are you doing? I hope your day is going fine. All right, I'll talk to you later. Have a nice day. So when you cut something so fast and urgent like that, it shows that you are quite busy, but you still have a good time to reach out to you. Even if you do not reach out after a day or 2 times, a girl who truly likes you, with out of curiosity, will want to reach out like, sorry, the last time we spoke, I think you were so busy and you didn't reach out. Like, don't want to go into that conversation and start something fresh. So if she doesn't call you or text you at first, just know that that person is not for you. So move on with your life and do something reasonable with it. So number 14 could be you are not challenging enough. I've met a girl who told me that she can't date me because I don't smoke, I don't drink, I'm not a club type. So she said I'm too churchy. Yeah, yes, a lot of girls are programmed in different ways. You will understand the kind of girl you are dealing with. So when you deal with somebody with your nature, it's easier for both of you to flow easily. When you deal with somebody who is opposite your nature, it's hard for you to come. There's no way iron will sharpen plastic. Plastic does not sharpen iron. It's not possible. So it's iron that sharpens iron. So you should know who you're actually dealing with. So you shouldn't just wait and expect her to call you or text you when she's not in your level of interest, or when she's not living the same life or the lifestyle you live. In that aspect, I will please beg you, do not subdue yourself to the lowest standard of accepting somebody you know you cannot live with for a very long time, and somebody you know you can tolerate attitude out of love, because the love will end up one day. That issue will start springing up. You start having a very big time problem either in your marriage or your relationship. The best I could say is walk away if the person refuses to change, and never think you can ever force anybody to change. So number 15, which is in my list, is you are acting like every other guy. So I've had a conversation with a girl months back when I was talking to her. She was like, outside how have you eaten? Outside how was your night? What else can you ask me? That moment when she asked me that question, I got broken because I wasn't expecting it. It felt like a shock. So you should keep up with something unique and different. So when you build your relationship or your friendship that way, I believe it's going to take you a long time. Study the things you'll be doing in the past few months and years that have not been working out, trying to change those things and see what way works for you. And today's video, do not forget, if this is what you really enjoy, do not forget to smash the like button, turn on the notification bell, and most of it all, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you do well to comment below to put this point in your conscious mind. Thank you once again for joining me. I want to say I love you guys. Thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for the old subscriber. Thank you for always keeping up. I hope to see you some other night. Have a nice day. Make sure you do well to comment below to put this point in your conscious mind.